Bonjour, bienvenue à French with Monique. Hello, welcome to French with Monique. A very quick one. So I know you know that bonjour means good morning, but I want to tell you today that it goes beyond that. It doesn't only mean good morning. Bonjour can also mean good day. That is how you can say bonjour up to 4 o'clock. The French will say bonjour up to 4 o'clock. The French will also tell you bonjour if they are seeing you for the first time, be it morning or even night, because bonjour can also be translated as hello. So if I say bonjour, it could either mean good morning, it could mean good day, it could mean hello. So the next time you tell someone bonjour, rest assured that you are saying the right thing, because you could be meeting the person for the first time that day and you could be telling the person hello. So bonjour doesn't only mean good morning, it also means good morning, hello, good day, hi, maybe. All right, I did see your homework, but no problem. I guess you're going to do it when you have time. In our day two lesson, I'll be teaching you some basic French you need to know for you to converse in French simply on a daily basis. At least someone should be able to ask you a basic question like what is your name, and you should be able to answer. And if you ask someone and the person responds, you should be able to know what the person is saying, even if the person does not use the regular comment tu t'appelles, je m'appelle. So I'm going to be teaching you how to say your name and some other basic things. There are two ways to ask someone their name. There are two ways to ask someone their name. Remember, in our day one lesson, I told you that there are two U's in French. We have vous and we have tu. Remember? And I said vous is used for someone you should be official with, while tu is used for someone you shouldn't be official with. For example, your friend, your colleague. But vous would be used for your boss or for someone you're just meeting for the first time. So if you meet someone you should be official with and you want to ask them their name, what you should say is comment vous appelez-vous? Comment vous appelez-vous? Comment vous appelez-vous? Comment vous appelez-vous? Can I hear you say that? Comment vous appelez-vous? Again? Comment vous appelez-vous? It means what is your name? To someone you should be familiar, you should be official with rather. But if it's someone you're familiar with, you could use the regular comment tu t'appelles. Comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles? So this question simply means how are you called or what are you called? So when you're responding, the response is I am called this. So whether it is to someone you should be official with or someone you should be familiar with, the response is the same. So the person tells you, je m'appelle, and put their name. Je m'appelle, and I put their name. For example, I'm Monique. So I'll say, je m'appelle Monique. So whether I'm meeting someone for the first time, the person is still telling me, je m'appelle, with their name. There is another way to respond to the question, comment tu t'appelles or comment vous appelez-vous? Someone could decide to say, moi c'est Monique. Moi c'est Monique. Moi c'est Monique. It means me, I'm Monique. Me, I'm Monique. Répétez, moi c'est Monique. So if your name is maybe Sharon, so moi c'est Sharon. Moi c'est Sharon. If your name is maybe Paul, moi c'est Paul. Moi c'est Paul. Another way, the third way to also respond to comment tu t'appelles or comment vous appelez-vous is je suis Monique. Je suis Monique. It means I am Monique. Je suis Monique. Can you say it putting your own name? Je suis. Bravo! So you see that there are three ways to respond to the question, either comment tu t'appelles or comment vous appelez-vous. You could decide to say je m'appelle Monique. You could also decide to say moi c'est Monique. You could also decide to say je suis Monique. Ton choix. Your choice. Basically, when someone greets you, the next question should be how are you? And again, there are two ways to say how are you to someone, depends on the person. So, if you're meeting someone you should be formal with and you want to ask them, how are you? In some countries where if you ask your senior how are you, it's maybe offensive. But you can ask the Frenchman, how are you? Someone you want to be official with. So, how are you to someone you want to be official with is comment allez-vous? Comment allez-vous? Répétez. Comment allez-vous? Encore, again. Comment allez-vous? So if you translate it word for word, it means how are you going? Because aller there is the verb to go. It's the second person plural of the verb to go. So you say, comment allez-vous? So it literally means, how are you going? The meaning is, how are you? So sometimes if you do word for word interpretation, you may not really get the proper sense of the sentence or the question. So comment allez-vous is, how are you? And then if it's for your friend, you could say comment ça va? Comment ça va? Comment tu vas? You hear some people say comment ça va? I think that is the most popular one. Comment ça va? But you could also say comment tu vas? It is the same thing as comment allez-vous, because it's still the verb to go. Va is also another conjugated form of the verb aller. But if you're confused, just stick to comment ça va to your friend. But to someone you should be official with, it should be comment allez-vous. And then, regardless of whoever is being asked the question, I am fine could be said as ça va bien. Ça va bien. If you want to add merci, which is thank you. Ça va bien, merci. Ça va bien, merci. Ça va bien, merci. Of course, someone asking you how are you, that's so kind. So you should be able to say thank you at the end. So I am fine, thank you. Répétez après moi. Ça va bien, merci. Someone you should be official with, someone you shouldn't be official with, both of them will tell you, ça va bien, merci. It means I am fine, thank you. Another way to say I am fine is je vais bien. Can I hear you say that? Je vais bien. Again, je vais bien. It means I am going well. It's still the verb aller conjugated in the first person singular. Je vais bien. So that is I'm fine. If you don't want to say I'm fine, you want to say not bad. You could say pas mal. Pas mal. Can I hear you say that? Pas mal. Not bad. Word for word. Pas mal. So it means not bad. So you could say that to someone. And then when you don't feel good, when you don't feel happy, when you're not okay, sometimes you may not be feeling okay and just be like, ça va mal. Ça va mal. Remember, pas mal means not bad. Not bad. And then ça va mal means not fine, I'm not fine. I'm not fine. Like today now I'm not fine because I didn't see my friend. You know my friend, right? Alright, so you could say ça va bien, je vais bien, which means I am fine. Both of them mean I'm fine. Then if you want to say not bad, you could say pas mal, pas mal. And then if you're not fine, not fine, you could say ça va mal, ça va mal. And then sometimes you may just be not in your mood. So what the Frenchman says, je ne suis pas dans mon assiette. Je ne suis pas dans mon assiette. That means you're not in a good mood. And then when you're in that kind of mood, you want to respond to someone, just like, ça va comme ci, comme ça. Ça va comme ci, comme ça. Comme ci, comme ça. Ça va comme ci, comme ça. So, can you ask me my name and then ask me how I'm doing so that I'll respond? I heard you. Je suis Monique. That is response to your comment vous appelez-vous or comment tu te fais. Je suis Monique. So the second question, can you ask me how I'm doing? comment ça va, or comment tu vas, or comment allez-vous, whichever. Pas mal, pas mal. That means not bad. I hope you got value for this lesson. Your homework, again, practice this with me. Ask me the question in the comment section. When you ask it, I know that you have said it. So say it and then ask. A bientôt!